So anyways, she comes back, or I press the button again. I think her coworker Quinn, it was Quinn, Tiffany, and something like that. And I wrote a hefty email. One comes back, she starts making faces at me. I don't know if she had some type of condition. I was trying to be patient, but she's looking at me like crazy, and I'm getting so uncomfortable. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Anyways, again, maybe she got a condition, so I'm trying to be patient. I asked to get off the flight. She's like, kind of saying the same thing Summer said. She goes, all right. She goes to the pilot. Summer ends up coming back. She goes, yeah, the pilot said you're not getting off. Her tone was loud. She was interrupting me. She was making a scene. She was making me, she was publicly shaming me as well. She was standing by the aisle. At one point, all 3 flight attendants come to me. They're all white. They're looking at me like, what? Like, come on, really? And I'm like, all these issues we have, but me needing to get off the plane is apparently just the kicker. That is just really, I hate that it's just like a story time or incident report in the middle of the motherfucking brand new series. But I really do gotta talk to y'all. I'm blown away. I'm so disgusted. I'm turned off from travel right now. It might be a cruise year or something, because this incident really just, and people make you feel so small. People make you feel so small, like, and I think it's because I was by myself. For real, I feel like if I had a friend there, a partner, if I was with a family, people would be a little more quiet. Because I was by myself, I was just a little black girl there. It was, one girl hop on the phone, panic attacks, man, An old lady there, because remember, Summer started, the flight attendant started publicly, what do you need? Like, really, you want to get off the plane? Just loud, making it so that, to show that there's no support here whatsoever. There's complete disregard to any mental health, etc. I mentioned anxiety. She's like, you didn't mention that the first time, and I have 2 witnesses that you didn't mention it. I have 2 witnesses that see that you didn't mention it. I'm like, we talked twice. Like, that's like me being like, oh, I got witnesses that you didn't tell me you're a freaking Pilates instructor or something. Like, it's just information that wasn't disclosed. It's just like, huh? What? Like, what? Huh? So then all of a sudden she was trying to switch up. Like, oh, okay, well, I guess she has a valid reason for wanting to get off the flight. Man, the old white lady in my row, she goes, I hope you get arrested. I hope you get arrested. And I wanted to so bad be like, I hope you enjoy your last year of life being bitter as fuck on this earth, because I don't know how you making it this long. But he was like, you know what, don't give people a reason. Don't give people a reason. Like, I really feel like the flight attendant set it up so that I was meant to be hated on that flight for getting off, when I was the cherry on top for multiple delays. Power went out 3 times, the pilot's dropping the book out the window, mechanical failure, so they had to go fix the tire, which turned into whatever. We won't leave it anyways. And I counted, it took me all about 20 minutes to get off the flight. She tried to make me uncomfortable and be like, the cops are going to be waiting for you, like the authorities are going to be waiting for you for wanting to get off a flight I'm not comfortable on before we get in the air. What do y'all do when people start having issues in the air? Panic attacks, seizures, whatever it is. Like, what? Y'all, this was a miserable experience. I'm flabbergasted. I was not the only one who got off that flight when I stood up for myself and I decided to leave. And again, I'm sure that flight landed fine, but it's like, you gonna force somebody on a flight? You gonna hold somebody hostage to take a flight they're not comfortable on? They giggling, being weird, making faces. And I'm just like, I don't like the staff. I don't like the energy. I don't like the vibe. So basically, I got told at the end, the pilot refused to let me off the flight. This is not meant to be story time. I'm not trying to make this content. I'm just really sharing a very unfortunate experience. I travel so much. This shit really just pissed me off to the point where I was just, and then I got lied on. She lied to the police talking about I was pulling emergency. Summer went and said, instead of just, oh, she wants to get off the plane, went and told the police I was pulling on emergency handles. Baby, I'll be in jail if that was the case. She went and lied on me. I'm so glad I recorded. I'm so glad I recorded. One ticket. It's a 1 round trip ticket, bro. It was from my city to Turks and Caicos back to my city. 4 flights, connecting flights. Okay. So 2 layovers, etc. Just a mess. Going, I ended up having to wait a whole day in the airport. Coming back, it was just a lot. So I was on this flight. I was uncomfortable. Power went out 3 times. Mechanical issues. Pilot didn't drop the book out the window and talking about, oh, sorry, we gotta wait for the window to come, or for them to come, whatever. I guess, I don't know. He dropped the book out the window and they had to come wait for them to pick it back up. And a whole bunch of other stuff was just going on. They didn't want to do the, oh, that's another thing. They were like, so people start acting like snacks, anything, some compensation, vouchers, whatever, just for the inconvenience. They're like, oh, we're going to hand out a snack service now. They handed out a bottle of water and chips. We're sitting on a plane with no AC at some points because the power's going out. So there's no television. The heat comes on. You're sitting next to people. You're hot. People are getting irritated. They're like, in lieu of the snack service during the flight, we're just going to do it right now. Like, it was just a mess. It was a motherfucking mess. I asked to get off the flight. I'm told about the pilot refuses to go back. And she's like, well, yeah, I'm sorry. And then walks down the aisle, right? I was like, okay. So I'm sitting here, my heart's like, my chest is going. I'm shaky, and I'm sitting here, and I'm just like, I can't. I'm so motherfucking jittery. So I said this in the email as well too. I had my tray table down. I started taking notes. I put on my little notebook. I started taking notes. I wanted some names. One of them didn't want to, I think it was like Quinn or whatever. One of them wanted, I said, can I please have names? They didn't want to move out the way, show their name tag. She's like, you need to put your tray table up. And I'm like, I just said something about anxiety over here. Like, girl, calm it down. So I literally froze. I'm sitting here. I'm like, if I'm mentioning anxiety and panic attacks, you over here yelling at me, da 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 da. So I'm sitting here frozen, and I'm like, I'm going to put my tray table up. Can I please just have your names? Because one don't even want to give a name. So you want me to sit here and do something, you can't even give your names, and y'all are acting like this. She's like, I need you to put your tray table right now. I need you to put your tray table. Otherwise, you're going to get escorted by the authorities. The authorities going to meet you if you don't put this tray table up. You're with stopping this. I was like, oh, so I'm going to end up off the flight anyways. Okay. So I was like, I'm going to put the tray table up. I'm sitting there. I'm trying to focus. I'm like, my heart's just... I'm like, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. The temper is rising. The people on the flight trying to provoke me too. Shawty on the phone, oh, she talking about some panic attack. I'm trying to go home. I've never seen such a self-serving motherfucking flight, bro. The old lady, I hope you get arrested. Should have taken Xanax. You should have taken Xanax. I hope you get arrested. I was like, girl, you ain't got much years left on here. Please shut the fuck up. But I stayed calm the whole time. I'm so proud of myself. So she goes, you know what? She's gone. Summer, she's like, she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. I go, I said I'm going to put my tray table up. I'm just sitting there. I'm feeling small. I'm like, I'm just asking. She goes, she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. So they start the process of getting me off the flight. I was like, okay. So the lady behind me was a black lady. She goes, I need you to stay calm because they're going to meet you with authorities. I'm just letting you know. And I appreciated that. I go, yes, okay. I understand. I started recording with my other phone. I had it in my sports bra. So I had my recording. I'm so glad I did because Summer went and lied on my motherfucking name. And I started filming snippets with my phone as well, too. Georgia is a one-party consent phone state, so you're allowed to record. Make sure you know your laws and stuff like that. And so, yeah. So they start the process of getting me off the flight. I don't think it took no more than 20 minutes. We done been on that tarmac for 2 hours for the pilot to be dropping shit out the window, for the power to go off multiple times, for them to done fix the tire, this, that, and the third, and hand out their little skimpy-ass snacks. But me needing to get off the flight was really what did it, right? So it gets to the point. She gets my bag. She was like, oh, and she said it with a smile. She goes, is this your bag? I go, yes, please, thank you. Because I'm fucking friendly. Everything's not a threat. I was there like, yes, thank you. I'm stopping the flight. I literally was smiling because I was just sitting there like, let me stay polite. Y'all take everything as a threat. I was like, yes, thank you. She's like, oh, she said it with a smile too. Look at that. I was like, because y'all want drama. Y'all are seeking drama. Gets my bag. I go up front, right? So I'm sitting at the front of the plane. Walk of shame to the front of the plane. People, so what's the issue? Everybody looking at me. People snickering, laughing. It was the Cersei walk of shame y'all saw on Game of Thrones. And I'm sitting there and I was like, yo, people are so motherfucking selfish. Y'all was on that tarmac for 2 hours. 2 hours. I've never been so mad. Like, you'd be so mad you want to cry, hit something. I had to stay so calm because I realized I do be having a temper. But it takes me so long to get there. People was trying to push me, snickering, making nasty comments as I was getting off the plane. All because I just wanted to get off. Let me not cry. We not doing no motherfucking tears here. And then she wants to get out. She stopped the plane and now she's crying. And people are so quick to just be miserable and point fingers. So I'm waiting for cops to come escort me off the plane. They don't come. They don't come. I get off the plane regular. You know, I got about 5 people behind me. 4 or 5 people. It's a whole family. It's another guy. Other people decided to get off the plane too. I'm not saying I was sensing nothing. I'm not saying nothing was going to happen with the plane. I'm just saying I am uncomfortable on this flight. I don't have to take it. Or apparently to the pilot who would not let me off the plane, I did. So I don't know what the rules are with that. I actually messaged Delta a long time ago. They said that they could actually keep you on the plane. If you want to get off, they will refuse you getting off. It's up to the staff on whether they let you off or not. I'm like, why would y'all want to fly people and then maybe have issues in the air? Panic attack, mental health, whatever it is. Like, if somebody's telling you they need to get off before the flight takes off, let them off. Like, huh? I didn't even know, but you also worry about staying on a schedule and the airports and this and that. Like, where's the protocol for that? I get off, I walk. I didn't think anything of it. I just go down a couple exits and I'm just like, wow, no, I'm sorry. I get off, everybody gets their information. There's no cops. She didn't try to scare me with cops. There's no cops. Other people got off. I don't know if it's them getting off too. And so we can't punish the one girl. But we give our information, our passports to the Delta board gate or whatever. She deplanes us all officially. I go sit maybe 2 exits down. I call my parent, one of my parents, right? I have 2 cops approaching me. I'm like, hey, I have 2 cops approaching me. I'm still recording. I just want to let you know the cops are mad chill. If I would have had, this is what works me up. All these flight attendants, these white little flight attendants, right? Black girl. You know what they went and told the motherfucking cops? They said I was pulling on emergency equipment. Y'all ain't see, I've never touched no emergency equipment in my motherfucking life. She went and lied on me and my name to try to intensify the situation and make me seem problematic when all I asked is to get off that flight. And the cop sat there on recording. He goes, yeah, like, you know, they said you was pulling on emergency something or whatever. I was like, what? He goes, well, you know, maybe it's the gate agent. Or like maybe he's like, there's multiple people working, so maybe it's just like, you know, a game of telephone they misheard. At the gate, I went to ask the workers. They go, yeah, the flight attendant said you were pulling on emergency equipment. Because basically the cops told me I can't be in the airport without a ticket, and I need to be rebooked immediately so I can legally be in the airport. I'm like, oh, that's fair. I go back to the gate. I'm talking to the workers. It's like 4 workers. They go, yeah, one of the flight attendants said that you was pulling on emergency equipment. I ain't touched no emergency equipment. I never have. I ain't seen no. I was 40A, seat 40. I wasn't even next to emergency equipment. Even when they let me off the flight, I was standing there and I sat there until they opened the door and I was able to just walk straight out. So one or more of these flight attendants went and lied on my name to make it seem bad. And if I had cops that were aggressive and all they heard was, oh, there's a girl pulling on emergency equipment, she's trying to escape the plane, my ass could have been on the freaking ground, head to the ground. Like, that could have been a whole traumatic ass situation. So it was really still traumatic for me, because I was just like, so you went and lied because you look silly. And she went and softened her tone at the door. She goes, well, I have her badge and everything. She goes, well, you know, sometimes the power goes out because this. I go, when you were standing at that seat with the audience around you, looking down on me with your little coworkers as well, interrupting, well, you're the plane and this. You were not talking like this. And then when people joined me at the door to also get off the plane, now we're talking like this. Now we found our patience. Now we found our peace. I'm so disgusted. I am so appalled, and I'm just really hurt. It was already a bit of a hard vacation because I was trying to like accommodate a friend as well, and for me, I put up with a lot. I had drama with the Airbnb because like there just wasn't satisfaction with the Airbnb. Y'all know me. I have done slept in my car, slept on the motherfucking floor. I was sleeping in the airport before I got to Turk, so I was just happy to have a place. But I wanted everybody to leave happy, so I was on the phone with Airbnb. I was on the phone with Delta. I just felt like I was on the motherfucking phone debating, negotiating, trying to defend myself. Just so Turks was beautiful, 10 out of 10 for real, 10 out of 10, but like the whole trip was a 5 out of 10 because it just, like, I'm not gonna let it overshower it. I'm gonna separate it, but like she really went and lied on my name. How I come back from vacation and I still need a vacation? Like, my vacation need a vacation. The gate done changed 3 times. ATL airport staff become strict, rude with it. Okay, and I'm like, how are y'all so mad? I'm about to sit in the airport till the morning just because I'm not comfortable with this flight, and y'all just gotta wait 20 minutes so I can at least get off it. But y'all are perturbed. Absolutely disgusting pack mentality, because I feel like if I was with somebody else or whatever, it wouldn't, nobody was gonna be that vocal. And I really think the flight attendant set it up so it's like, yeah, hater, like, y'all was some sheep and y'all was selfish. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody on that flight, the flight attendants included, I think she just wanted to get home. I saw her keep, I can't even talk. I saw her keep checking the schedule. Like, so she had somewhere to be. I don't know, a hot fucking date or whatever, but you don't treat people like that. Like, it was just nasty. And when I found out she lied on me, y'all, but I said, I'm back home. I will talk to y'all later. That's essentially it. But yeah, that's it. Shout out to little Miss Summer for being a mother. You know what? Like, I really think that pack mentality, gang up on her. We're mad at her. I am the cherry on top of a shit sundae. All right, we've been sitting here. And then lying to tell the cops I was touching emergency equipment, y'all. If I never fly Delta again in my life, it's too soon. It really is. I'm disgusted. But I'll talk to y'all. And when I mentioned panic attacks, I got shamed for that too. And then I was told just don't panic. So that was, of course, very helpful. I'm not trying to just save face either. I will own up to the fact that I apologize for inconveniencing other people. My theory was that we was so delayed already, 2 to 3 hours, that I was like, you know what, at this point, okay. She told me I should have asked earlier and it was too late. But when I asked the first time, I got guilt tripped into staying on. My light about to die. But anyways, why my friend just sent me, the friend I went on vacation with, sent me an article talking about Delta flight had to make an emergency landing due to mechanical issues. Glad everybody's okay, but... And then I just got cursed, shamed, booed off the plane. Nobody booed me off the plane, but just the energy was nasty from me asking to get off a flight that I was not comfortable on, that was also having mechanical issues, and the power was going out, and just a bunch of weird stuff. Don't let nobody shame your gut feeling. If you want to go with it, go with it. Apparently, planes are having a lot of issues. Delta been in the news, slides falling off, fires. People in the comments like, what's going on with these airlines? So I'm gonna take a little break from flying. Yo, it's interesting to see them in the news for mechanical issues and a whole bunch of stuff now. But I'm the freaking problematic one for getting off the flight, right? I had to take a couple days for that. I'm not gonna lie, I had to heal from that a little bit because I just really... But anyways, I'll talk to you. I don't got nothing to say.